Welcome to the Magic City. We're here at the Miami International Autodrome, the home of the Hard Rock Stadium, a multi-purpose sports and entertainment hub which has hosted Super Bowls, Baseball World Series, numerous rock concerts, and now, for the first time, Formula One. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. So with the race not far away from starting,
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Formula 4 Racing. I'm your host, as always, See Me Skate. With me, well, in the lobby for the first time, he's got the game, folks. It is the great man himself. Hello there, Housey. How are you, my good friend? And, before I push on, I just want to introduce another mate as well. Of course, he's from a driver perspective. Blue Dog is in the box as well, just to give us an insight. But nevertheless, Housey, how are you, mate?
I'm very well, thank you. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. And we do thank you for joining us here at Formula 4. Good to be back, yeah. It's going to be interesting. This is literally the first time I've even booted the game up. Got it late yesterday, so we'll see how it goes. Not done any comms on Miami either, so it could be a car crash, but we'll try and keep it good for you. Obviously the man, the legend that is See Me Skate will have it covered for you, even if I don't. So, as Kate says, the birthday boy.
Yes, well,
in the box today.
Certainly is.
Yeah, good evening. Wow, not really commentating and never have, and kind of awkward when I have to jump in the comms box for a podium or a driver of the day or dick of the day. But yeah, very tough track. I kind of like it, but kind of hate it. It's a love-hate relationship at Miami, and you know, it's extremely tough in the wet. So it'll be interesting to see if we have any wet conditions tonight.
Good. I like it. But
sorry, boys.
It's all good. If you do get the weather tonight, obviously you are missing. Doing a bit of a move at the moment yourself, so away this week, hence you are joining us in the box. But really look normally quite good in wet weather yourself, so you know, now you're here, we can have a little chat about it. So is it something that you actually prefer? Do you really prefer the wet weather?
Not particularly.
You're not too bad in it though, Blue. Not too bad in it, mate.
I do practice it. I might do a couple of time trial laps in the wet, and just to get a feel for it. Do I use my dry setup most of the time during a wet race? Yes. And I just adjust my own, you know, I won't say ability because that's a strong word, but you know, just try and adjust to the conditions, and like every race is different and every feeling is different. It seems whether it's wet or like inters or wets, you know. So and it would be nice if the game could give you an option for an inter time trial test or to do that. And I know you can do that in like GP mode or whatever, but you know, rather than go through that setup function and stuff like that, but just something easy, click and play, and I want to use inters. Do you know what I mean? So,
Dreaming, Blue Dog. Dreaming. Why would they make it any easier, mate?
Way too hard. Way too hard. Yeah,
Come on, mate.
Or if it was something, now that EA are on board, we'll probably have to pay for it.
Well, I mean, don't even put it out there, Blue. How dare you? How dare you? But we're going to get racing here, boys. Yes, we are at Miami. And, well, the first time we're here, first time here as a league. Of course, the UK boys will be following suit after us. They're probably about 9 hours after we go. That is Suicide 5 in the chat. And, well, most likely is Blue Dog's here, and it's great to have a driver I can't even say that word. Howsy, help. Perspective.
Perspective,
Thank you, sir.
even if it is a blurry one.
Well, this circuit was temporarily designed by Apex and Formula One. It was being built on the car park and the roads surrounding the Hard Rock Cafe Stadium, of course, home of the Miami Dolphins. This previously host to the IndyCar and Formula E rounds, and the Homestead Oval is a fixture of the NASCAR schedule. However, Miami promoters plans to bring F1 to a halt. There was a massive debacle about it, and they ended up moving it. The promoters focused instead to switch the track 20 kilometres north of the Hard Rock Stadium, owned by a fellow by the name of Stephen Ross, who agreed to fund the construction of a track. Yes, you guessed it. That glorious Bitcoin. And, well, the Mamba, if you're listening, of course, I wonder if you had anything to do with it. But we will push on. That is a private joke. A 5.4 kilometre circuit was laid out using the car park and surrounding roads, and ideal to host the race in 2022. And of course, folks, we did get to see it. And, well, the fastest lap on that day is held by Max Verstappen, a 1 minute 31.361. And there you go.
Nice little intro then into the track, should you not know it. To be fair, that's exactly how I'm feeling right now. So hopefully, I haven't even driven it, let alone commed on it or anything. So this is obviously first real look on the game. Obviously, see the real life stuff last year when we debuted it, but very tricky by the looks of it. Very tricky. One thing I was noting, I don't know. To be fair, I did do a little bit of naughty boy stuff. I did tune into a rival league, or another league. Let's just say another league, and watched their version of Miami for a bit over the weekend, and it did look like a track. I mean, again, you boys probably better positioned to
Whoa!
say.
Sorry, Housie. Bender's around. Oh, turn 2. And there you go. Excuse me, turn 3. And around she goes. Ghosting is on there, Housie. This track, sorry, mates, don't mean to cut you off, but yeah, Bender was around, and around he went. Lost his front nose. He'll have to jump back in the box and get that all fixed up. But yeah, continue, mate. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, mate. I was just going to say, it looks like a track which, I don't know what the curbs are like. Looks like there's a few nasty ones, but it looks like really the track is, traction critical, especially on the exits to most of these corners. Maybe you could give us an insight. Yeah.
You're right, mate. Yeah, you bring up a valid point. Like on the exit, there's very long straights here, and it's a very tight, twisty section just before. I don't even know what sector it is. Is it the beginning of sector 3? I don't know.
End of sector 2.
I just know
end of sector 2.
I just know the track, you know.
Yeah.
I don't do sectors. But
don't do sectors. Well, there you go. Dulcie goes across the line, 127.8. Bopton did get us underway with a 28.8, 1 second slower off Dulcie. So there you go.
Hit the wall.
There you go. Forey's hit the wall. Johnny M4 out there in sector 2 as well. Who is next there, Housie? Not too sure. I'm going to pick up. Yeah, thank you, sir. What a legend. He's back. And Brad Tay coming across the line, and that's probably a good segue. While qualifying is very rich, very early, let's just pick the brains of one of the better. Well, I'm not going to say the better half. The other half of the glorious B1, B2 combination. Of course, speak of none other than Blue Dog and Brad Tate. And, Housie, we get to hear from the man himself. He's in the box. Talk us through this, this glorious relationship you have, mate. It all started many seasons ago in a championship battle. But you probably don't want to talk about that one too much. But yeah, just talk us through it, Blue, because it's absolutely real and it's beautiful.
Well, to be honest, I'm pretty sure you guys pumped this up completely. You know what I will say. I've had nothing sexually oriented with Brad Tay ever, and I don't intend there will ever be. Just to put it out there. No, he's a really nice guy, and we are fierce competitors, but we always seem to find each other on track. competitively. Like, you know, we're not running into each other. We're not doing all that sort of stuff. Fun to race with, and you know, we're given the track, most tracks, I would say, as a percentage, we're pretty much sort of there and thereabouts with each other, and you know, it's only been, you know, this sort of season that we've sort of jumped in actually last season we've you know, jumped in comms together during a race, and we're in a chat, and no, it's been great. He's a nice guy, and no, he's not moving up to Queensland into my house.
Well, it's a well. I mean,
Put it out there.
we're gonna run with it, Baloo, and whether you like it or not, I mean, it's more about the magnetism that you just oh, I don't know, elevate is probably the right word on track.
He starts in P5 and I start in P20. We find each other on about lap 10.
That's a brilliant thing. And well, anyway, we're watching Scotty out there, Housey, at the moment. Did
Nice
notice.
man's further.
Oh, thank you, sir. Nick Man, there he is there. And, well, Suicide 5 retiring. Not too sure what happened to him. Just noticed that. And, well, there you go. Junior has joined the chat. Look out. Young fella in. And how are you, mate? Good to see you. Excuse me.
There's no terminal damage from what I see. Sorry, just checking on Suicide.
I do
No terminal
know.
damage.
I do know
So-
he's he's on house duties at the moment, and well, he's on house duty. Believe it or not, he is. And well, he did say that he might not be able to set a lap. So there you go. He's well, that's confirmed it. So Energetics, just message me when you have done the thing, because I don't get the notifications that come up, and I'll invite you straight away, mate.
So just currently then, let's have a quick rundown of what we've got so far then. So we're still waiting for Dino, Broken Reptile, Footy Bender and Fiery to set a lap here at the moment. Obviously Suicide 5's grayed out, so he won't be setting a lap. So top at the moment, we've got Duels on the 127.8. Milligain's not too far behind. Fury sat in P3, 2-5 in 4th. Bottom 5th, your guy in 6th, Scotty in 7th, Tactical 8th, Johnny
Whoa!
4-9.
Whoa! Sorry
See
there, Housey. Fiery's around. Fiery's around.
Again?
And
That's his second
well,
time.
there you go. There you go. Into the wall. He's going to get a new nose. And well, that clock
End
is
of the lap
ticking.
though.
Yes.
Good place. At least you haven't got to go the rest. We've got 9.5 minutes. We're just under. I just see it under the yellow. That useful yellow sign that we love so much. Bopton's off the track as well. At the end of first sector, turn 6. Who's the Marlborough? Just coming across the line here. It's Broken Reptile about to start a lap. Footy Bender's out there too.
Well,
Setting up the
Dulzy
lap.
has just purpled the first sector there, Housey. And yeah, thank you very much, Energetics. I'll just get on that straight away. Give me 1 second, folks.
Yep. Scotty's actually going to box it here. Unfortunately. We'll have one of the Samsungs. It is Fury across the line. Can he improve? P3 for Fury. Stays P3. 2-5 on a lap as well at the moment. His teammate, who is that across the line? It is Brad Tate. It's Brad Tate 12th on 130. I'm sure he's got a bit more than that. I think it's 2-5 next. 2-5 boxes though. So it is Jules going faster here. 0.3 up. Jules is about to push the boundary. There it is. 27.4.
Opton ducks into the pit lane there, Housey, and your guy JC will be next. He's looking a bit slow. He's going to go into the pit lane, or if that's a bit of a charge lap, not too sure. The fuel light is on. Oh, he's going to go. He's going to go. So this will be very, very. I'm not going to say it. Not going to say it, Housey. But there you go. Energetics, you do have an invite all sorted, my friend, and get yourself
Broken
in, of course. Thank you, mate.
Just about to take the line now. Goes up to P4. Good lap from Broken Reptile. His teammate next, if he's on a lap, in, who is it? Milligains. And Milligains is on a lap. He's 0.3 up. Not going to be enough, I don't think.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be close. Whoa! There you go, a 27.657. That's a great lap from Dulcie.
Yeah.
That must be
Yeah,
said.
it
That is a great lap from Dulcie.
The Q1. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, mate, this lad starts from the back. Well, he has since he's been around, and he's clocked up a couple of drivers of the day. But this time, no. He wants up the front. And a 27.4, just doing a bit of a flex as Fiery Hour comes out of the garage on another outlap, looking to hook this one up. Energetics has joined, and in the garage, welcome, mate, of course, yes, in the reserve, as he is a reserve, and much appreciated you joining. Yes, you certainly are, mate. You can settle that if you choose to, my friend, or if you want to start from the back to get a setup, get a setup. However you choose to run your race, my friend, is how you choose. Dino out there as well there, Housey, must be said. Oof. P5, Dino, I know everyone wants him to do well, but we're so in his corner. And he's got some great qualifying pace. And Johnny M4, wowee, has he turned it up the last month or so there, Housey?
Yep. Oh, Fiery's round again. Sorry, I was just wanted to make a segue because I had a little tip that Fiery's got some pace around this track.
Yeah, but
Well,
yeah,
at the moment,
yeah.
can't get a lap in. He's just taking his front wing off, so he's in trouble. 6 minutes to go.
Well, there you go. So Nick Mann out there on track as well, and we do know this guy's got some pace. 138.4 is not representative from him. Tell you what, very impressive from Dulcie. Can't get over that. Mr. Fury Strat up there as well, and I'm sure Fury will be looking over his shoulder going, Johnny M4, that's a cracker. Good on you, mate. And well, all these boys, of course, have known each other for quite some time. We all have. And, well, you get to know the lads quite well over the journey. And, well, Nick Mann, there you go. That is a Puma getting out of the way. Not too sure who that was. Thank you very much, Bopton. And Bopton doing the right thing, of course. The Pot 4 champion, must be said. He can just kick back and enjoy these last couple of races. But here comes Nick Mann. What's he got in the kitty? Last corner to negotiate here, how's he? A 128.29294. Whoa, P4 from the lad. Great lap.
And the Jackson's round. On the exit of 17. Going into 18. Just about to start a lap 2. Fiery's just about to get to the box. So what's he got? 4.5 minutes. Time he's pushed back in. He's probably going to get one lap at least. Pressure's on for Fiery though. So if he can't get a lap in, he will start P19. Oh, that's it. Out.
Tacticals round and down. Done. I tell you what, Housey, it doesn't look like some of the boys up the very top that are used to being up the top anyway are enjoying this track at the moment. And as Macedonian just says in the chat, late rain forecast for the race, giving us a bit of an idea of what's going on. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. Junior saying next thing he's thinking about it. Could I join the? No, you cannot. Not as a full-time driver there, Junior. You need to ask your old man to pay for a ticket to come to Australia. And good luck.
Oh, with a spare room, apparently.
Well, Energetics out there at the moment, and in the second set, going to stay with him. Not too sure. Is there anyone?
Bopton's on one.
Bopton's on
yeah,
one.
I think Bopton's on one. Yeah, he's just coming into turn 17 now, so he's only got a couple to go. Had a little bit of a toe down the straight from the JPS. What is he currently? 9th for 28.8. So yeah, does improve up to 5th. Great lap from the Bop.
The Bopton. Well, I'll tell you what, Housey, I've got a message from the lad. He said to me prior to the race that he's not enjoying it around here. He's not finding it good. I don't know, mate. Yeah, he's taken the Pot 4 championship. He's sandbagging. And I don't know, he should just enjoy these races. Kick back, Bop. And I think that's what he's done. Release the shackles a little bit mentally. Of course, let's just bring that to everybody's attention, folks. Pot 1 through to Pot 3 yet to be decided. And, well, while I've got that there, let me just bring that up in the background there, Housey. And I'll just be... There it is there. Excuse me, folks, while I just grab these numbers. And, of course, yes, Milligain's in Pot 1. And Milligain's in Pot 1 on 187 points, 2-5 behind him on 166. 26 points after this race. If he's clear, or even 25, Milligain's will take out Pot 1. Your guy, JC, in front in Pot 2. Macedonian is right behind him on 152. 26 points is what they need, is the gap to be clear to take out the pot. And Suicide 5 and Broken Reptile out there doing battle as well. 134 points to Suicide 5. 107 to Broken Reptile, and obviously they all need that 26-point margin to get the job done, and could they get it done prior to Kota Housey? That's where we're going next.
Well, it'll be nice, again, like I said, a bit of the pressure off the race for the finale. Just keeping an eye on Energetics here, he is. He's on the lap now. I think he's the furthest along, just coming onto the back straight now. Again, stunning reserve livery. Do like that. Very nice. Great work, Aiden. I did see, I don't know if you mentioned it, the Kaiser's in the chat somewhere along the line. Did notice that a little while ago.
Kaiser?
Kaiser, yep. Hello.
Oh, there he is
How you doing,
there.
buddy?
How are you, mate? Kaiser off. It's been ages, Housey, since we've pulled these boys. Of course, in racing conditions last season, last time, but Energetics. 128.5.
Ooh. The old guy's down. Who we got here? Brad Tay is on one. Currently B14. Fiery retired as well. He'd had enough, so not going to be a lap set from Fiery. Brad Tay then moves up to 12th. Nice job from Brad.
Absolutely.
LFB,
Got a couple of Marlboros. Got a couple of Marlboros.
Yeah.
Macedonian, very, very slow at the moment. Broken Reptile, it will be him. Crosses the line, 128.293 there, Housey. Good enough for P5, so the boys are starting to flex out a little bit now as the countdown clock ticks down. 46 seconds remaining in the session. Who is that about to take the line? That is Nick Mann.
Yeah, I like man. Just caught him late. I don't think he's up. He's 2 minutes now. He's way down.
Yeah.
Dino's on a lap then. 0.7 up on the back straight. Just coming into turn 17. Castrol driver. See what he's got then. Again, these exits, look at them, how tricky they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Dino, nice job. Up into P3.
Good on you, Dino. Good on you, Dino. That's what we like to see. And, well done. Great qualifying at the moment. Of course, one and done. You'd probably around here, Housey. It is a long lap, mate. You don't want to do the 2 laps on the softs, I would say. It is a long lap. It is very twisty. Very, very, very technical sector 1. A very tight end to the second sector. And as I did say in the Discord, mate, very reminiscent of Vietnam. It just got that feel about it. And, of course...
That was a good track.
Well, it was, mate. Well, I mean, it depends. I was not a fan of Vietnam, but don't mind this one. I like this one a lot better than what I like that one, of course. But here comes Masso. They're out of position at the moment. What's he got? It's a 28.4. P10. P10 from Masso as he takes the line. Dulcie's out. Milligains will take P2.
Fury's fast. Here we go. Fury's fast here. Oh, he's improved, but stayed P4. He lost a lot, actually, on the exit of that turn 18.
Here comes Nick Mann. Is he quicker? Oh, it's close. He is quicker. P4 from him. Knocks Fury down. Broken Reptile goes in the pit lane. Johnny and 4 in the pit lane. That is qualifying done and dusted there, Housey.
Yep, that will be that. The car's back to the box. So an interesting session there. Duel's taking out P1, but crashing right at the very death there. Fiery gonna have some pace from the back, I'm sure, if he can get it together. I know he's got a bit of pace around here, so we might as well ask the driver, haven't we? Mr. Driver.
Yes.
What do you think? What's your take on that session?
Exactly.
Well, I've got to say, when you run like no assists, you've got to take it cautiously, exiting, and your corner exit speed is, or your apex speed is paramount to getting power down. And if, as we saw a couple of times, you just put it down a little bit too much, and away you go, you spin, and if you're lucky, you'll lose a wing. If you're unlucky, you'll lose a wheel when you just touch it slightly. Thanks, game. But there's some good times there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Really
I'll tell you what. times.
300s between the first and second. And Dino not too far away. Great to see him up there. Let's just quickly flick to the bottom. Of course, Suicide 5 on house duty. Didn't set a lap. Started at the back. Oreo just couldn't get a lap together there, Housey. And it'd be interesting to see how he picks his way through this field, of course. Starting at the back, of course. Yes, ghosting is on for a friendly reminder to everybody out there. Just simply for the fact, Sector 2, the end of it, is extremely tight.
Rain forecasted for the back end of the race.
It's absolutely belting down. It's
there you go. How about the start then?
I don't know if that's Masso being a tricky, but yes, I don't know, mate. If I know Masso, that was, well, I reckon he's just pulled a fast one on us. Yes, there you go. Absolutely flogging down rain here at Miami, and well, I mean, this track wasn't any difficult there, Housey, as we always do say, mate. Just add water.
Yes, indeed. Again, those points we've made earlier about those apex curbs, exit curbs, as well as the traction on the exit, obviously just going to make this twice as hard now. Obviously, as Blue mentioned as well, there anyone running no assists or no traction control, no anti-lock brakes, again, going to be a harder job for them. But a nice challenge, to be honest with you. I mean, personally, I do love the rain, to be honest.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can't try. Yeah, but I always have it. I have it on accurate. There's Zerks, and that's the thing. It's accurate. It doesn't. It's not. What's the other setting? I don't even know because I don't even use it. But I always use the accurate setting, and yeah, it's a bug. Just add it to the list. And well, wait till this countdown clock ticks down, and well, we will get this underway. And of course, Dulcie out on front. No use bringing up the tyres. Tell you what, they will all be on inters, and they certainly will be. So we're just going to leave that at none. And there you go. We'll go through the list, of course. Dulcie, very good in the dry. Let's just see how good the lad is in the wet. And all will be revealed in due course, of course, Housey. And Milliganes there in P2, leading the championship by 7 points. And, well, still a lot of work to do. One more round after this one. Can he get, well, a bit more breathing space? Of course, your guy, JC, down there in P11 at the moment. Dino, great quality from him. Good to see him up there. Good to see him up there. P3, wet conditions. Interesting. Nick Mann as well. He's got some good quality pace. Showed some good pace last week there, Housey. And, well, just towards the end, fell a little bit away, but up there this time round. And good to see Fury straight as well. P5, very good in the wet is Fury. And good to see him up there. Scotty, the Energizer man. Keeps on keeping on is what Scotty is. He always does his thing. P6, and a very smart racer. Looking forward to seeing his progress through this one. Broken Reptile, there he is there. P7, well, he's in that championship fight with Suicide 5, who is down in P18. And, well, a little bit away in the championship points, of course. 26 is the gap Suicide 5 needs to claim it. Upton already the Pop 4 champ. No worries at all from the Bob Tooney. P8 from him. Johnny M4 reset to the grid, but there is the Masso. B10. What's he got? The Marlboro man. Always good, always up for a fight. Here's the Masso. Your guy JC, Energetics, reset to track, of course, 2-5. The Mamba next on the list, of course. The Pop 1 Castrol. And, well, safe to say, the Castrols haven't been firing on all cylinders this season. But I'm tipping next season they will be back. New teams, of course, but we'll worry about that a little bit later on. Brad Tay, your better half, Blue Dog, in P14. The other bun, Mr. Brad Tay in P14. There he is there. Of course, Tactical, well, we saw what happened to him. Just couldn't get that lap together in P15. T-Mac Attack as well there in 16th. The Bender. Whoa, the Bender's around. Well, that's twice that's happened. And, well, there you go. Suicide 5. There he is there in P18. And Fiery Hour rounding out our grid, Housey.
Yep, all good. Traction looking very difficult on this outlap, just been flicking through. So, yeah, go back to the stock procedure then. I'll try and watch the rear.
Oh, here we go. We've got some lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We're waiting for some revs. We're waiting for some revs. The lights are out. The revs. Where are they? Oh, they didn't display, but there they go.
Here we go then. Fairly clean off the grid. This braking zone's going to be tricky. Got Puma up the inside. Great start from old Footy Bender.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, that was Dino getting a bit sideways. 2-5 as well. Oh, there you go. Oh, who was that? Someone's around. There's a crash. Energetics in the wall. Energetics in the wall. And thank God I had ghosting on there, Housey. That would have been disastrous. Suicide 5 keeping his nose clean in at P18. And there you go.
Oh.
Nick Mann up the front in P1.
So we've got your guy round. It's not good for your guy in this battle with 2-5, as you were touching on. Your guy is around, now currently last. So old Footy Bender had a great start there, up 7 places into P10 already. It's a great opening first sequence for old Footy Bender.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, he's come good towards the end of this game as well, of course, just getting back in the rhythm. Had a bit of a time away, a bit of a hiatus last game. He's back, and well, his pace is slowly coming back to the Bender. Of course, T-Mac attack, great start from him as well, up into 14th. And well, Suicide 5 gaining, of course. Energetics is in the box. Well, he had to box, of course, with that damage. Will box at the end of this lap there, Housey, as we'll flick back up to the top because Nick Mann and Dulzy.
Yeah, Nick Mann taking the lead of this one then. So JPS driver, new driver in, I believe. I don't know exactly how many weeks he's been here, but a few, I think.
Just a couple, yep.
So yeah, interesting. New person for me, obviously. There we go then. Sets the fastest lap of the race, leading it over the line.
Oh, he's locked up. He's locked up. Oh, he's pulled it up. Oh, where are we? Oh, that was very close. I do apologise for talking over you, Housey. But there you go. He locked up. I thought he was going deep, but no, he stopped that car. I tell you what, Dulzy's just hanging there, hanging there.
I tell you what, Fiery's on the move. He's up 6 spots. He's now into 13th. So good start from Fiery as well. See if he can keep progressing through the field as we go. So Energetics and your guy, yeah, both in the pits after that first lap damage. They're going to hope for a safety car later on, bring them back into the race. Nice man there on Nick Mann. He's pulled the gap here.
Yeah, he's doing a job. He's doing a job as we see T-Mac attack though by Johnny M4. And well, that is up for 14th place. But yeah, he's absolutely doing a job. Here's Nick Mann. Dulzy's just trying to hang with him. Dulzy's very good in this tight, twisty section. You can see the gaps drop. But Nick Mann, he's just got some great straight line speed. And I'll tell you what, look at the boys on the loud pedal, Housey. Look how tentative they are. It must be slippery out there, mate. It must be slippery. Yeah. And of course, well...
Sorry,
and it would have been a difficult start as well, having cold tyres. You know, after 1 or 2 laps of a long, you know, track like this, now the tyres are getting up to temperature, and the boys would have so much more confidence. And there's you know, whether it makes any difference or not, there's that dry line, you know, starting to form.
Well, that's exactly right. You hit the nail right on the head there, Blue, as we're watching Broken Reptile and 2-5. Oh, Dino! And 2-5's just behind having a look. And, well, there you go. Through the turn 1. Where are they? Excuse me. Oh, that's towards the end of the lap. And Dino's pulling away there. Oh, Broken! Very, very tail happy. And as you were saying there, Blue, absolutely hit the nail on the head, of course. As these laps tick over, the boys get more confident.
2-5 was close to Reptile there.
I'll tell you what.
Great driving. Sticking his nose in, trying the outside line as 2-5 here.
Moves, I guess.
And he gets it done. 2-5 then, round the outside.
Wow, great to see him.
Move.
Great to see him come alive there, Housey. Oh, great to see him come alive. And Broken Reptile is now under the pump because he's got a bit of a train forming behind him. He got Bopton in the old Footy Bender. And, well, these boys, of course, well, want to get through. And, well, look how close it is. Bender took a way different line there.
Yeah.
Oh, way different line.
Yeah, he's looking confident here, Footy Bender. Oh, as I say that, he gets squirrely. Again and again and again, but this is the section that I was trying to allude to earlier. Just getting the traction out of these tricky little chicane corners looks so difficult. It does look a lot of fun, this track though.
Dulzy's really very, very close to Nick. Nick's gone deep. And Dulzy, is he going to get the job done? Side by side.
No, he's got the traction, can't get the traction down. Looked like it was going to be a move from Dools there, but no, Nickman getting the traction. So this one's going to go for a while here. Only lap 4 of 29 battles throughout the field. There was a good battle previously a couple of laps ago between the Castrol boys, Brad Tay and Johnny M4 down there over 15th place.
Well,
Brad Tay now pulling away.
Housey, I just want to say, Fire Hour, very, very impressive. He's a quick guy. We know he's got pace. And he's very, very clean. He's very clean. Oh, he got
It's going to be close.
I'm going to shut my mouth while they go through this part of the track, of course. But there you go. He's forced Tactical into the mistake. He's forced him into the mistake. What a move! What a move from Fiery! Holy moly! This guy's good. This guy is good. He's clean, Housey. He's quick and clean. And that's what it's all about. And Bloom in the chat.
In the chat. Hello, Bloom. Thank you for joining in. Lovely to see you. Or Bloomski, as we labelled it. Oh, Fiery then. Fiery locks up there, then down into, what is that, turn 11? Dool's got a penalty then, so P2, man. First one to pick up a penalty. That could change the game here.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, it's going to hurt Housey. I mean, he's got a bit of a gap to the millie, but this has got a long way to play out.
Oh, he's locked up. Not Nickman. He's struggling, isn't he, there? What is that? Turn 17, yeah. Seen him do it a few times, so he's locking up here. Just what we said beforehand in the intro there. Hey, no ABS. Easy to lock up in these conditions. Nickman then, the fastest lap of the race. Soon taken off him by Fury. So Fury's starting to kick in now, obviously. Probably what Blue said earlier, just these tyres taking a little bit of time to get the temperature right up, and the guy's getting some confidence in him. Who's off the track there?
That is your guy, JC, I do believe. Yeah, getting out of the way, just a bit of a struggle around here at the moment for him, of course, and we'll keep on keeping on. Will JC, of course, he'll get points if he finishes. He knows that. 2-5 starting to come alive. Let's keep an eye on that.
Fiery,
thank
you, sir. Old footy bender. Sorry. Fiery round outside of footy bender. Then so Fiery up another spot, up 9 now. That yellow sector 1 is just your guy getting out of the way then. So Fiery up to 10th now. Great job from him from the back. So he's up 9 spots. Brilliant job for Fiery.
And here comes 2-5. 2-5 and Dino working very well as a team at the moment, of course. Well, 2-5's been chasing Dino for the last few laps. Looks like he's just starting to reel him in ever so closer here now, Housey. And, well, wonder if this could be team orders, of course. Dino,
battery, though.
Yeah, his battery is a little bit down.
2.5 is low compared to Dino's. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. What? Again, maybe get Blue's opinion here on the battery. You know, is it something that that you like to use, or are you more of the fact that you try and reserve some for as and when, or just using it for the actual lap pace every lap? As Fiery gets past Popton, sorry. Carry on.
Oh, sorry. To be honest, I'm a horrible battery user. I'll try and not. I know what I need to do, but what I actually do is use it just to try and get as far as possible up the grid as quickly as possible, and then try and conserve from there.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Dino's got Dino.
On some tracks, but not all.
Side by side, this battle, as you were just about to allude to, Skate, Dino and old footy bender.
He's got damage. Dino has damage. Yes. Something's happened to him. Something happened.
He's got a left end plate missing, yeah. So was that contact with his teammate?
I'm not too sure, mate, or whether it was just an error. I am not too sure, but 2-5 was reeling him in. Maybe I'm not too sure, mate. But yes, he does have that left end plate missing. Does the Dino. And, well, he'll have to get that all fixed up. So, mate, I reckon the Inters, it looks like it stopped raining, hasn't it?
It does. Like I was just about to say that. It has stopped raining.
Might be a lap or two too early. Tell you what, let's just not worry about that at the moment, as Fiery Hour has got Broken Reptile for company, and that's the part of the track. He certainly is, Housey. Look at him pick his way through. And, well, Broken Reptile next on the hit list, and here we go. Here goes Fiery.
Up the inside then, down the back straight. Gets the job done. Into 17 then. Broken Reptile on the outside, but nowhere to go. Does a bit of a lock up by Fari though. Just about gets it stopped.
Well, 2-5
Another
is
place for
next,
Fiery then.
and 2-5 will be seeing Fiery Hour creep through and creep up on that timing order, and while 2-5 doing a job in himself, of course, out of position a little bit. Let's bring up these position changes for everybody. And there you go, 2-5 up 7 spots. So he's just struggling with this 20-minute quali, or the short quali is the 2-5. But once he gets that right, mate, he will be okay, of course. But up 7 spots, he's trying to reel in Fury, but he can see that time drop because here comes Fiery, 1.4 seconds off him now. Track's starting to dry out. There will be a dry line forming. These boys will be starting to think of slicks very soon here, Housey.
Yep, just watching Macedonia. Macedonia now gaining on Dino, so Dino persistent here. He's trying to get to the point where the track is dry enough to at least get those slick tyres on. Otherwise, yeah, you say he's going to be boxing, then boxing again within 4 or 5 laps. I mean, I don't know how quickly it will dry up here. I don't have the experience, unfortunately.
Yeah, I have not had it
Give
in.
a better idea.
In
But there's no
changing
spray. There's not a lot of spray, is there?
No, there's
not. A lot
not.
of spray. I'm
That's-
not seeing much.
That's the thing, though, Housey. Last game it was well, last game you could go off the spray off the tyres. This game you can't. Yeah, it's different. It's very different.
Oh, Dino.
There you
Dino's got a bit
go.
luck there
And
from
Masso's got the job
Macedonia.
done.
That was just an exit out of 16 there. So
And if he's
Dino's
not
struggling
careful,
with the traction.
tactical is on the prowl.
He's gonna,
And
yeah.
as I say
Yeah,
that,
tactical's
there
going.
you go. The JPS driver, the Pop 1 JPS, harder on the brakes. Is he going to get it done?
Oh, Masso's got to be close here.
They've left
Masso
each
would have
other
been looking in
room.
his mirror.
Absolutely stellar, boys. As Dino goes
Dino's in
into
then.
the pit lane. And
I'm
very,
gonna
very
keep an eye on
good.
it.
Very good.
The thing is with this game, you can't come into the pits early
Yeah.
for dries. You know, you've got to wait for Mark to either give you a recommendation for a tyre change, or wait for the DRS to be activated.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like with this game specifically, you can't come in and judge it. There's no driver judge.
That's exactly right, and that's the thing that this game's taken away. There was a bit of an art to it last game to pick that. You could really feel it, but this game is just, when the game allows it, the DRS is enabled. It's more like, all right, it's time. So it looks a hell of a
Dino,
lot drier
put on the
out
hard.
there. Oh, let's
Dino's
bring these
put on the
tyres up
hards.
now, because I
So,
think
just
we're
gonna
going to
keep
start to
track.
see action. Yeah, we'll bring them up.
Oh, that's your guy off the track, sorry. I'm just having a look at Dino. I'm just keeping an eye on Dino here just to see what traction he's got on those hard tyres, obviously. I'm not sure if I ever want to go that way. It's a pretty bold move.
It is a bold
I
move.
thought you might have gone for a medium.
Yeah, he's losing bucket loads of time, isn't he? He's losing bucket loads of time at this stage.
Yeah, but he's
3
not,
seconds.
he's not struggling. It doesn't look like he's really, really, really struggling for the grip, so
Let's
Does
have a
not
bit
like
of a
he's
look.
been doing donuts.
take like 3 laps to get up to temperature though.
Yeah, it does.
And it's risky.
Well, he's got-
risky during that stage.
But I tell you what, House, he's gone early, and you know, Blue as well.
Not ideal.
But if it does,
Here we go, though.
if it does dry
Here we
up,
go.
he's called it.
Everybody
These
else
tyres
is
will be
in.
up to temperature, and let's just see.
Everyone-
Let's just see.
Yep.
There you go.
We've got Scotty,
Here's the trigger.
Q5.
Here's the trigger.
Yeah, here's the trigger. Everybody, or at least back end of the field, starting to come in. We've got a mixture now. So Johnny and 4 putting on the softs. We've got Masso, Broken Reptile both putting on the mediums. Then we've got Scotty on the hards.
Johnny
Q5
on the
on the hards.
softs. Well,
T-Mac, yeah, well, he should have some pace here.
yeah, but this is a high tyre life circuit. Very reminiscent, as I said, very, very reminiscent of Vietnam. Just to choose the boots, and they're not going to last too long around here. Let's not forget, he's still got a bulk of the fuel load on there, Housey. So, I don't know, Johnny M4 chancing his arm. He's trying something different, and all credit to the lad. And let's just see what he's got. But let's just refocus a little bit, because, well, you can see the boys on the inters. You can see the guys who'll put the slicks on. And I think Dino's might have pulled a masterclass here. They'll be up to temperature. He can really focus on starting to reel them in, but Macedonian come out on the mediums is not going to help him, but he's still taking chunks out. Have a look at that. Have a look at that. Oh, your guy's out. Your guy's out. Your guy's out. That's a safety car.
Turn 3. Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that, Nick Man.
Turn 3, I
In
think.
the pit lane as the safety. Look at him. Oh, no. That couldn't have been more perfect for the leaders. Look at that. Look at that, Brad
Jules has
Day.
carried on though, has he? No, he
No,
hasn't.
no,
He's
they're all in the
who's
pits.
that? Yeah, no,
Suicide
they
5 will box. He's the last of the inter-runners. This is going to... Oh, I tell you what, it's come alive, Housey. And here's the safety car, of course. 3 laps behind it. But this helps these boys on the inters that went a bit longer. I think they were going to hurt. If that safety car wasn't called, mate, I think the boys that stayed out were going to be punished. But there you go. Saved by the safety car. Bert, doing bits here.
So let's just have a look then. As this shakes out, guys just exiting the pits then. So what we've got now. First medium runner is Broken Reptile in 10th.
Yeah.
We've got Johnny M4 in 13th on that soft tyre. And the Macedonian and Energetic's gone in the medium. Everybody else on the hards here. Penalty, still Duel's the only one with a penalty, just 3 seconds then so far. So lap 10. Not too bad from these lads.
Very good point there, Zerks. It takes the pressure off Milliganes, doesn't it? It really, really does. Absolutely spot on with JC DNFing. Well, that was his main competition, and 2-5 a little bit away from him in the pot. But yes, it certainly does. It certainly does. And well, 7 points clear at the moment is the Millie, and well, 25 is all he needs to be clear. And
14 back to 2-5. So where's 2-5's currently sat? He's currently sat in 7th. So if 2-5 can just keep pushing up this order, if he can get up a bit further, it's going to close that gap, if not get in front of JC here for the championship. And oh no, he's pot 1, isn't he? 2-5's pot 1, so yeah.
yes.
Let's move into P2 then. 2-5 today.
Yeah,
Good result.
At the moment, yes, I think Milliganes, the way it stands, Milliganes will take out the pot 1 as it stands right about now. Let me just bring this up again for everybody at home. Suicide 5, currently 134, Broken Reptile 107. Suicide 5, yeah, at the moment, well, it's very close there too, so it's still a long way to go. Not quite reached half distance yet, folks. Bopton, of course, took out the Pot 4 Championship. Your guy, JC, well, prior to this race, had the job done. He was, 28 points ahead of Macedonian. Macedonian currently in 16th. And, well, Macedonian living to fight. So, unfortunately, JC coming a cropper. And there you go. So, still anyone's game here at the moment, Housey, which is what is awesome about it. And the driver championship, of course, well, Milliganes been leading all season, as I did touch on. 187 points. Your guy, JC, 180. Just 7 points separate them. Further 21 points back from Millie is 2-5. There you go on 166. Macedonian up there in P4 and Scotty. P5 tactical down there up there in P6. And Mr. Fury Strat. Let's not forget Fury started late and he's up there in P7. Great season from Fury on his. He was in the com box there, Housey. The first 3 rounds, of course. But no, he jumped back in the box, jumped back in the seat, and away he went.
Back around 2 seconds.
No problem at all. No problem at all.
Sorry, I'm back with it. Sorry. Just a couple of work issues in the background. It's all good. So yeah, Fari now up 13 spots. Is that Pumas? It is Pumas. It's blue, isn't it? Yes, Pumas. So Pumas 3rd, 4th, and 6th at the moment, looking good. Where are they currently sat at the table?
They're doing it. They're
3rd.
They're absolutely doing bits. The Puma boys, the Aussie Division boys, are absolutely doing bits. That team.
They're actually in 8th, so they're
the
all
last,
4th.
the last, honest to God, the last month or so, 2 months, they've just been really on top of their game. Last week they finished really well, and let's not forget combined constructors. The combined constructors had a bit of a switch and switcheroo. Has Nick Man gone? He's certainly gone. He absolutely caught me and the boys snapping. Look at the gap he pulled. 1.1 seconds. Holy moly, Housey. What a restart.
Yep. So let's see then what these boys on the different compound tyres. Duels and Scotty having a battle. Oh!
Let's go, JPF.
Oh, they're so both side. Look at this.
Still going at it, yeah. Oh, whew, that was close. between Dawes and
Unbelievable
Fury.
for these boys. Great driving, Fury. Great driving, Dawesy. Fiery Hour seeing what's going on ahead. He's thinking, shit, I got to pick my way through this. This is going to get interesting. How's he popped it down there in P8 as well? And Fury
gets a
comes some
penalty.
penalty. Oh,
So that's, yeah, Dawes and Fury now with a penalty. Again, that could change things come the flag. So Nickman's gone again. We see it in the first race, the first start of the actual race. He just managed to pull out quickly.
well, Johnny
So
and
it's
Paul
up to
making
Renegades
great use of this soft compound. Up there, he's just gone past Brad Tay. He is rapid at the moment. Pulling tenths on people. He's just pulled his way through past Brad Tay, as I said. He's just caught another 3 tenths on Bender in the last 2 corners. He's one to watch, of course, but there's a long way to go. He needs, he's just done
Though there.
his work a little bit. But of course, yes, he's catching Bender very, very quickly. And, well, he wanted to, he was hoping to get into that DRS zone prior to the detection. Excuse me, which is just coming up. Oh, he's in it. He's in it. He's in it. Well, this is good. This is good for Johnny. But of course, he needs to stop again there, mate. Let's not forget that. As Milligan sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, the 1 minute 31.961.
Yeah. So Johnny then. Yeah, just closing in on Footy Bender, as you said. Just having a look, just purpled that last sector. So he's definitely the man with the pace at the moment. But as you said, those soft tyres are gonna wear out. He's gonna have to pit again, surely.
I'll tell you what, Housey, Fiery Hour, look at him. Look at him, he's all over Fury. Fury, he's sweating. Oh, he's a sandwich. He's the meat in the Puma sandwich. Have a look at this. He's not to mention Scotty just lurking behind. And, well, Bopton is there as well. Another meat in between the Puma sandwiches, of course. And, well, Puma on the prowl. And have a look at this. He's just biding his time. Just biding his time. This is sensational stuff.
Yeah, up 14 spots now as Fury. P5, and like I said, looks like he's got the pace on Fury here. Just waiting, being patient. Still got what, 16 laps left. Got plenty of time to go. Obviously, that safety car period giving. Oh, Milligan's has left.
He's got a couple of invites. He's got a couple of invites. He should be okay. He should be okay.
It's going to hurt him perhaps in positions. So Macedonia just getting past Brad Tay for 13th, and DRS now enabled. So now we'll see Fiery, I guess, going to make a move in the next couple of laps on Fury here.
Oh, here we go. Millie's just joined. Millie's just joined. And have a look at this. Dawes, he's seen an opportunity. He's taken it. He's taken it. It's dropped Millie. Millie, where's he going to take control? Where's he going to take control, of course? Very difficult at this part of the track. He can't do it here. He cannot do it here, but I think right about now he will. And there you go, he certainly is back. Oh, unfortunate, Millie. But keep on keeping on, son. You can do it. You can do it, mate. And, well, there you go. Scotty all over me. Look at this. That has hurt Millie Gaines hardcore. Because Scotty's got that DRS now, and, well, Millie dropped right out of it.
Here we go. Scotty looking for a move around the outside. Can he keep it? Millie up the inside.
Oh, he's gone deep.
Oh, they both run wide. He's at 2.5 now, having a sniff there. So Milligan's actually dropping that place to Scotty. He's now got 2.5 in his mirrors, and then we've got Bopton Tactical. A little bit of a train starting to form here.
Look at it through that. Oh, Jesus.
I know Zerk said earlier the pressure was off Milligan's a bit. It's definitely back on now.
Absolutely.
Here we go. 2.5's going to get the move. Oh, he's just stalled. He's just stalled. Milligan's has got the DRS 2.5 on the brakes, so later on the brakes.
Oh, I tell you what a move! 2.5 around the outside of Millie, up in a P6. Oh, the stink! Go, Mamba! Up in a P6, good stuff from him. Fiery Hour P4. Where are we?
Milligan's has run wide. He's giving Bopton a chance here.
Oh.
Bopton's done it. Oh, can he? Don't go on that curb. Oh, he's done it. Bopton past Milligan's too. Now Milligan's under pressure from Tactical.
I'll tell you
really
what.
got to get his head screwed back on.
How good is this from the boys? I'll tell you what, a track. Oh, he's gone wide. He's gone
just
wide.
being squeezed.
Yeah, Milligan's. Milligane's holding his line. And Tactical going, all right. Well, there's the DRS zone right here. I'll see you later, buddy.
Pressure from Broken Reptile as well.
He certainly
Broken Reptile's got a good run here. Up the inside, is he going to make a move on his teammate? No. Sits back. Just Broken Reptile, but Milligane's then from 2nd to 9th in a handful of laps. Unreal. Good job, JC. Has dropped out of it. Milligane's having a shocking few laps, but head down, he can get his way back.
Absolutely.
Back up the front, though.
It's really difficult coming back from that situation, though.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely there, mate. Absolutely. We're seeing a move in the background. Is that 2-5? It certainly is 2-5. No, it isn't. It is 2-5 on the inside of Scotty. And he's got the guy. Scotty's hanging around. Scotty's hanging around. Scotty's hanging around.
Got a move for P2 going on as well. Fury and Duels side by side on the start-finish straight. Duels is going to have the inside for turn 1. Fury's looking dangerous, though. He is. Fury's going to have a look on the inside, then to the outside. Oh, snap from Duels there.
Jesus.
Fury, I'm sure, would have had to get out of it.
Jesus. Oh, that was...
says, thank you very much, boys. See you later.
Oh, Fiery just picked up the pieces, didn't he?
My goodness.
That is great driving. These boys are on fire today. Unbelievable stuff.
Now then, Fiery's got 4.2 to Nickman.
Nickman's just seen Fiery get through and he's thinking,
yeah.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's up 17 spots now, Fiery, and as I said...
Why did I ever recommend that man?
Well, of course, Blue Dog, you being a JPS driver in the corner of the Nickman, he's got, 13 laps. Can he hold out?
Duels and Fury still at it. I don't think he can. Fiery's on fire. Fiery's going to take this one.
Yeah, look at him take chunks.
He's already gained like
look at him take chunks
in half a lap. He's flying.
He's actually put the visor down on the helmet and thought, righto, boys, let's go.
Duels getting Fury then. Duels back past Fury for P3.
Oh, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. Fury's not going to quit. No way. He'll be looking into turn 1, but no, Dulcie doing a great job. And, protecting that inside line. Fury going to go to cover, but no, Dulcie's just got the speed, and away he goes there.
Yeah, Macedonia just getting by. Johnny 4, he's only had a problem. No, Johnny M4's then, those soft tyres are done for him. So he's going to go soft again, is he? No, mediums. Medium, so... Not really worked out for him, has it? Down in 18th now. Just going to find it hard to get back from there, so maybe going to make a few places perhaps, but I don't think he's going to challenge anywhere near the top 10. Johnny M4, unfortunate for him, as you said, been driving great guns lately.
Absolutely.
Just not quite come together for him. So
well, here comes Fury. Here comes Fury.
Yeah.
And Fury around the... Oh, Dulcie just protecting that line, isn't he?
Here we go,
but it's going to be the inside for the next one. Great job, Fury. Great job. And that is a move. That is a great move from the man. Up into third place.
Contact. Dawes has touched him into that one. Don't think it broke his wing. A little bit of contact there. What a battle though. Fury and Dawes obviously both got those penalties, so
yeah, that's the
Scotty
thing.
now getting it. Scotty now getting involved. He's right there. So's 2-5 as well. Spoke about 2-5 earlier in his quest to get P2 in the championship. If he can pick these Pumas off, then got to be winning the shout of that. Fariao then fastest lap of 30.6. Got the gap down to 1.4 at the front now. I can hear the Jaws music, and I think Nick Mann can hear it too.
Absolutely, Housey. Absolutely.
You can see him. Look at Fari. You can see him now. He's right there. He's just pulling him in. Here we go. He's going to be there by the end of this lap. He really is.
Mate, unbelievable. Starting at the back in a shocking wet race. As, well, we've got a new follower. Oh, well, how do you say that? How would you say that? I will call you Lud. Lud, welcome. Welcome to Formula 4. I don't know what you're going to call that. Yeah, welcome. Formula 4 Racing. This is the Aussie division. You guessed it. We are at Miami. the penultimate round to the season.
Oh, sorry, I got to cut you off, Scotty. Scotty's got it wrong. 2-5's got it wrong. 2-5's in the wall.
Oh,
Facing the wall.
2-5's
Stuck, he
beached.
can't move.
2-5's beached. Oh, you can reset. 2-5, you can reset if you're beached. Oh, that's horrible. That's
I don't know.
horrible.
I think he's just waiting. He's just waiting. He's just done the right thing there.
Just done the right
Ghosting's on.
thing.
He was ghosted. But he
Yeah.
was still waiting as if it wasn't on. So
Yeah, that's because us.
massive respect to 2-5, but
Well, to be fair, I think the Aussie boys, they're just used to the ghosting off, and that is what we do. You let the field go through. That's what they do. And yes, absolutely, ghosting is on for this one, simply for that sector 2, as we did explain earlier on. But well,
I don't think he's got damage. He's got away with it. His nose was against the wall, but I can't see damage on his car.
doesn't look like it. He's got both end
No, it
plates,
doesn't,
hasn't he?
does it? Yep.
He's going to
I don't know
continue.
again about what the dynamic is. Yeah, he has continued. So, but unfortunately, down to
damage
17
done.
now. Look at those Castro boys, 14th, 15th, 17th, 18th. Not a good day at the office for these Castro boys.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, Fari just stalled a bit, hasn't he? 10 laps to go here, and he's in that DRS zone now though, and it's wide open here.
Well,
So he's now
didn't
close
take-
up
it
to, within half. No, it didn't.
Didn't
Half
take
a
him
second now. Miller Gaines back on the quest. He's just got past Scotty. So Miller Gaines regrouped, getting some pace back now for Miller Gaines. Got his teammate in front of him now, Broken Reptile in 7th.
Yeah, well, he's come alive, and let's not forget Bobton up there in P6, doing a great job as well. These boys are really trying to find their rhythm, because I tell you what,
Those
they've got
mediums going off.
yeah, well, 10 laps at the
I'm just
moment.
wondering that. Yeah. Not sure. I don't know what the tyres are like around
I
here.
think they're gonna. What's he gonna get? Another 10 laps out of them? There is no chance, Housey. He's gonna be struggle street, and I think he's in that moment at the. Well, I think he's in that spot at the moment. Excuse me. Is Broken Reptile just been passed by Miller Gaines? I dare say that was team orders, but if he's not careful, here comes Scotty.
Yeah, we got yellow in sector 3. I don't know if that's energetics, but we'll worry about that later. Fari, 0.2 off of Nickman now at the front, so he's right there hunting him. We've got energetics. Dino in the box, so Dino putting on the softs. Down in 18th. The battle is at the front here. Fari Hour going to be looking for a move on this lap. The DRS is going to be active, and he's going to get the job done around the outside. It's going to be easy for him, I think.
Yeah, very easy. Very, very easy. And
Whoops around the outside. There we go. So, Nickman, after doing such a sterling job, not only in the first start, but the second safety car restart, done a solid job as Nickman, but he's got nothing, I don't think, for Fari here. So he's going to have to settle for P2 here.
wow, let's just keep an eye on this though, Housey. Tactical genius. Starting to reel in Dulzy. Dulzy with 3 seconds. Fury with 3 seconds. So if
Miller Gaines is going to come back on this as well.
He certainly is. He certainly is. So let's not forget about these other pot 1 drivers that are there just hovering at the moment. And Tactical's job, he wants to just get by Dulzy. If he does that, he's got a very, very good chance of taking a podium. And let's not forget Miller Gaines, our championship leader here.
He's got some pace.
And he's got pace.
Yeah,
He's got pace. He's consistent. He very rarely makes a mistake. And, well, there you go. He's the championship leader for a reason. And, well, you can see there, P6, he is closing the gap on Tactical. Tactical just dropped out a little bit there, Housey. 2 seconds at the moment to Dulzy. It was 1.9 a few moments ago. So there's something to keep an eye on. But look at Miller Gaines. Look at him just close.
It's probably just those exit things,
Absolutely.
like we said.
If Bopton can stay in Milligan's DRS as he strives forward, he might even, you know, get the penalties of Fury and
Bopton's got a penalty himself, dude.
Yeah, Bopton got a penalty himself. He just picked up a 3 second not too long ago there, Blue. And yeah, he's just unfortunate for him. His job is, look, he's got Broken Reptile behind him. Broken Reptile, yeah, Broken is, well, he's going to struggle with that medium coming towards the end of the race. So that's the saving grace. But let's not forget Scotty. Scotty's picking up the pieces as we speak, and he's really closing in on Broken Reptile. He gets by him. It's popped and done, and then, well, he's sort of almost there and thereabouts again. Is Scotty.
Ooh.
So a long way to go, albeit only 8 laps, but anything can happen. Suicide 5 has come alive.
That's just what I was going to say. Yeah, that's just what I was going to say. I've been watching him a little bit. That's why I asked the question about these medium tyres, because Suicide just been creeping up to Macedonia on the hard tyre, Macedonia on the medium. Just been creeping up to him the last few laps, and he looks like he's got some pace. Definitely Suicide at the moment. Certainly through that sector 3. And as you said, Macedonia's only going to start to struggle with those mediums the further we get. Bopton past Broken Reptile then. Oh, this is going to get close, boys. Careful.
Oof.
Oh, gee whiz. That's forced off the road there. Off the track.
Good on you, boys.
Bopton. This is a nice little battle brewing
Oh,
here. Oh, Bopton's
round.
Oh, he nearly took his teammate. Nearly took Scotty there. Scotty, heart in the mouth job, I'm sure. Bopton getting it wrong, unfortunately. Pop 4 champ.
And here comes Milligains. Here comes Milligains on Tactical Genius. And there you go. Job done. Using the track to your advantage. That's what Millie does. And up into P5. Well, he's got 2 boys in front. 2 boys with 3 seconds each. He knows it. He sees it. He sniffs a podium. Can the Millie make amends for that, earlier mishap, mate?
Obviously Fury's the one he needs to look at. He's got duels all day long, so duels isn't the one to worry about. It's that gap to Fury.
That's right.
So Fury, what is he? 4.8 in front of duels, so we've got another 1.8 to put on it. He's got a fair bit of work to do.
He's got a bit of work to do. He's got a bit of work.
7 laps though, and he's been pushing these last few laps, so obviously we'll see if he can do it. We'll see if he can do it. I'll tell you what though, top shout out to Nickman here. He hasn't let Fiery go.
No,
he's still within DRS though. So doing a good solid job is Nickman.
Well, there you go. T-Mac attack, Suicide 5, T-Mac attack, Brad Tay. All there and thereabouts, and Energetics just hovering as well. I'll tell you what, these gaps are very, very close. Suicide 5, the poor guy punching the hole in the air for the rest of them. They've all got DRS. He's just dropped out of it from Masso. But he will reel him in towards the end. I'm expecting these mediums to go off. Scotty's just got in that DRS. He's in the detection zone. He's going to get him done. He's going to reel in Broken Reptile as well. And, I dare say, Scotty will move himself up into P7 in due course, as we'll move back up to the top, because there you go. Fiery hour.
Nice little battle further down. Sorry to cut you off there. Nice little battle further down brewing here. Have a look down. Macedonian, Suicide 5, T-Mac, Bradtay, Energetics, all in a nice little battle here. One worth keeping an eye on. Those Castrol boys now, 14th, 16th, 17th, 18th.
Yeah,
so
there's a fair few cars there.
Past Bradtay, so that he's all those Castrols are in a line there. You have to say it's a shocking day for the lads, unfortunately, but it's a nice little battle here.
Oh, there we go, Suicide 5! Suicide 5's going to make a move, He's going to get it done! He's had enough! Is he going to get the job done on Masso? He's going to get the job done on Masso, he's got the DRS, and this will be candy from a baby. Look at Masso! Masso spending battery. Suicide 5 didn't even turn his on. Oh, no, he's going to have to wait another lap.
Behind though. Oh, Energetics, Bradtay, side by side. Looked like he was going to get that job done.
And Johnny M4 just creeping on the back of these two, so it's all holding him up. It's all holding him up, Housey. Oh!
That was close for M4.
I'd love
to the back
to be
of
in chat
Energetics.
with these boys at the moment.
I don't think there'll be much chatting going on. There's a lot of concentration, I think.
There'd be a lot of dogs, I reckon.
This is good fun. Good fun. These boys are on it today. And it's absolutely brilliant racing. Suicide 5 still all over Macedonian. 5 laps remain. Jesus, Housey, the driver of the day. I'm going to sit with, we're going to sit with Suicide 5.
Millie.
Millie?
Okay, Suicide.
Millie, Suicide 5.
Right. Millie goes. Up to you. Let's go with Suicide. Solid. Let's give the back end a little watch.
All right.
Millie Gaines has got that gap down to duels now to 0.5, 0.4. Still got 4.7 to Fury ahead of that though, so maybe gonna just miss out is Miller Gaines. Still got another 5 laps to go. So we're sat with Suicide 5 here. Energetics getting that job done then. So the Castrol's now all in the line. 15, 16, 17, 18. Got yellow. Sector 3. Tactical's out. Tactical is out here. Where is his car? I don't know. Yes, I believe. We've got yellow. Sector 1, 2, 3. Is the car out? It is. The yellow dots on the map. Safety car is out. Bopton misses the pit exit entry then, so Bopton not going for it. Where are we? Suicide 5, yeah, here we go.
Okay,
then. So
folks,
Masso in.
driver of the day vote aborted. Aborted. This will be left up to me and Housey. Late safety car changes
Yeah, these
everything.
boys, look at these boys, yeah. Some of them opportunity to go. Bopton's going to be kicking himself here.
Yeah.
He went past the pit entry. He had time to get in, did Bopton.
He should have gone in. They all should have gone
Yeah,
in.
he should have done.
If you had the
After a lap.
opportunity, you should have taken it. And
Yeah, he did have the opportunity.
yeah, unfortunate. I tell
Yeah,
you
we
who's going to
haven't got long
benefit though, the bender.
Yeah, he's going to be the first one on the softs here, although he has got that penalty. So Suicide 5 actually, clean skin at the moment, is RS5. Best teammate ever. Currently 10th. I have to get that in, he pays me to say it.
How much? I mean, Jesus, Housey, I reckon you could have paid for a brand new rig with the amount he's paying you to say it, mate.
Hang on, just reading Joffrey in the chat. George Morgan's in the chat. Yo,
Hey,
George! Hasn't Farry done last to first from Zerks? Yes, he has at the moment. Farry last to first. Indeed. Loftus in the chat as well, the new Portonian, the legend.
Well, the new
Many
Portonian
thanks,
and my Welsh connection is the new Portonian. I'll tell you about it after the stream there, Housey.
Oh, good. He's just making a point in the chat there that if Minnie jumps onto the podium, he
Yes.
could win the title with that. So, but front guys are in now. To be fair, everyone coming in. Bopton's going to be in this lap too. No, he stayed out. What is Bopton doing? Okay, interesting.
Oh,
Bopton going
Scotty
for
had the
broke
double
here.
stack. Scotty had the double stack. And Bopton, he's going for broke. He absolutely is. Stayed out. He stayed out.
Stayed out, yeah. Stayed out.
That's
Crazy, but I suppose track position. We're only going to get, what, 2 laps probably?
well, there you go. Anytime, George.
Yeah,
Anytime.
no problem, George.
You're more than welcome. You entertain many, mate. Just glad we could be on the other end. And, well, there you go. Yes, no DRS. Well, might be available. Well, depending on when this safety car goes in. I don't think so. I don't think so,
No,
Zerks.
it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
I don't think so. They might go around one more time, and if that's the
think they
case,
will.
then there won't be no DRS. So, yeah, good spot, Zerks. Good spot, my friend. As well, the running order for Bopton. I can't believe he stayed out there, Housey. Don't know what he's thinking. I mean, he's got pot 4 all sewn up. It's all done.
Yeah,
It's all
doing
dusted.
something different. I commend
but,
that. I commend that. Doing something different. But I mean, he's got Miller Gaines, who you think, you know, even same tyres, he's got a bit more pace than him. So Miller Gaines with 2 compounds soft is going to breeze by him. And then you've got Dual Reptile, Footy Bender. I mean, he's going to have to make that car very wide. That's all I'm saying.
And let's not forget, though, Housey, the boys with the penalties. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. They've only got what 3 laps?
The Miller Gaines
Two,
got-
3 laps
got a
after they
podium
go.
now, surely.
Oh, mate, you would think so. You would absolutely
Just
think
needs
so.
to keep it on the black stuff.
And, well, he could sew it up tonight. He could sew it up tonight with the Millie.
Yeah.
Not too sure, but look at him. Look at him. He's just there. He's just on the prowl is the Millie. And it must be said, look, I mean, even if he doesn't, hats off to the lad. Look, last game, didn't
It's
agree
gonna
with
be a
him.
matter of time, isn't it?
It's
yeah.
absolutely brilliant to see where he's come from to where he is now. He's always had pace, but it's good that it's all. It's good that he's always absolutely put it
Last year
together.
certainly was consistency was his problem. I mean, we know he's always had pace, but couldn't get the consistency last season. So again, it's a bit like Bopton with this season. You know, another one that's found complete different pace on this game. Which is
He's a
good.
different man this season, let me tell you.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Now, of course, when it comes
He's
to
like my benchmark, and he's top 4.
yeah, well, I mean, he's not pot 4 for too much longer, Blue. One more race remaining this season, and
Kick him.
no. The pots will
I know,
be
I know.
reshuffled You boys will go into another driver draw. There will be new teams. You will design your team and colours, and we will get racing probably in about 3 weeks after this one, after season 4 is finished, and will give us everyone enough time just to settle, cool your jets, take a deep breath. We'll go again, of course. I reckon the safety car is going to be in this lap. We're going to keep an eye on for when these lights go out, because that will be the call. Then we will sit with Nickman, not to give anyone an inkling on when Fiery Hour chooses to go, of course. But there you go. There you go. Just waiting for these.
I wonder if he was watching Nickman go the last safety car. Well, he certainly got an advantage there.
Well, absolutely. And well, I think it just caught everybody napping. Nobody, including me, was not expecting Nickman to go there and there. But
neither was I.
On the cap.
Yeah, well, on gravy. He overspent on gravy. Here's the bop too. Oh, no, yes. Well, he's doing a great job. And all credit to him, but yes, the lights are
Settle
out.
in, because we got 2 laps here. It's going to be absolutely carnage to try and keep on top of what goes on here. It really is. Fiery keeping them for a minute.
Fiery's gone. Fiery's gone. Nickman's, well, he was not caught napping. Have a look at that restart. The top 3, unbelievable. Unbelievable restart from the top 3, but Miller Gaines. Well, he's there in P4, just hovering, isn't he? He's the one we got to watch.
Yeah, he's gone, Miller Gaines already. Bopton dropping down to 6th, and Dawes gets a penalty.
Oh,
it's contact between Bopton and Broken Reptile. Oh, Footy Bender's going to make that move around the outside.
Oh, well,
He's at the inside. Oh, Broken Reptile have one either side there. He's coming back on him there.
Look at this. These boys are unbelievable. Unbelievable. Great wheel-to-wheel racing. Bender's gone deep, but he does take a different line, doesn't he? He takes a different line.
Scotty with great driving there, gets the move done on Broken Reptile. Brilliant bit of driving from Scotty.
Oh. Suicide 5 coming alive at the end. P10, that's well, look what he's got. Oh, there you go, Suicide 5. Broken Reptile's the one he's battling. And, that's the job done there and there. He knows it. He can enjoy the last lap.
Scotty's going to benefit big time here. Everyone in front of him got a penalty.
Milligane's got one as well.
Milligane's has got one. Yeah, Milligane's just picked one up. So Scotty's going to benefit here. Broken Reptile as well, if he can stay on the back. Macedonian left a second. Macedonian out of his car then. Johnny M4 gets the move done on him.
Have a look at the gaggle of cars, Housey. Have a look at him. Oh, I'll tell you what, Bopton was having a bit of a look at, Scotty was having a bit of a look at Bender. And, there you go, Bender holding that inside line. Scotty's come alive. Dulcie goes quickest with a 129.6. And have a look at that, Bender on the inside of Bopton into turn 1. Job done. Job done. Now he can set his eyes on Dulcie. I'll tell you what, the 3 seconds is going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Bopton on those 20 lap hold hards.
Dulles has got 13 seconds worth of penalties here in P5.
Well, there you go. Let's bring them up. Let's bring them up.
How did Milliganes get 5 seconds? Milliganes is going to drop then. Dulles is going to absolutely drop. Footy Bender, Bopton, Fury just with a 3. So Scotty's still looking good here.
Well, I wonder if we're going to see team orders. I wonder. Bopton's got it all done. He's pot 4 champ. He's got it all done.
He's going to get it past anyway. It doesn't need to be. Suicide 5 could capitalise as well on a good few places here. It's going to be a solid result for Suicide as well. Fiery still got the lead though. Got this one covered off. Just the back straight. Turn 17, 18 and 19 to go for him. No pressure at all. Nickman had a solid drive today, must be said, in P2. And then it's anybody's guess, to be fair, who's going to take that podium at the moment. Don't know if Scotty's close enough. Scotty going past Bopton.
Well, it's going to be close here. We've got to keep an eye on that. But Fiery Hour, the man of the hour, the man of the moment, takes the checkered flag here at Miami. Wins here over Nickman. P2, great drive, sir. Mr. Fury Strat. Well, let's just wait. At the moment, holds. Oh, he's got it. Fury's got it. P3. Milliganes, P4. Scotty, P5. Great drive, Scotty. Suicide 5, P6. Oh, well, we come from nowhere. Well, there you go. The clean skin helps. No penalties. Energetics as well. Up there in P7. The Bender, P8. T-Mac attack. P9. The Bopton, P10 in the end. Brad Tay, P11. Your better half there, Blue. The Johnny M4. Look at the cash rolls. 11, 12, and 13. Of course, Johnny M4, Dino, Dulzy in P14 with those penalties. And we will get through the timing screens in just a moment. There you go. Miami done and dusted. First time as a group, first time as a league. And I must say, those boys today, were they on? What a race. Some quality skill and driving out there by the lot of them. Absolutely brilliant and well deserved. The young fella, Fiery Hour, takes the chocolates and wins here at Miami. Hold it aloft, son. Great drive from the back of the grid. And, Housey and I will decide this driver of the day, of course. But we'll get to the timing screens. And as we do that, the rain falls here again at Miami. And Fiery Hour with the fastest lap as well, with a 1 minute 28.404, if you don't mind. Nick Mann, P2, great job, young fella. These two boys doing bits here at the moment. Great job. JPS, good to see another one of them up there fighting. And Mr. Fury Strat in the end takes P3. Milligains, P4. And there you go. You can see the rest of them will flick down to the bottom for the stewards. And as they do, Droftas does a good job week in, week out. Thank you very much, Droftas. But yes, there you go. That is the timing screens. We're going to go on a brief pause, folks. We're going to change rooms, get the drivers in for an interview, and some of the pot champions, the ones that, we can quickly work out anyway. And, we'll be back with you in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. Yes, we've got the drivers in. And of course, well, the top two, Nickman and Fiery Hour and Nickman, I should say. I don't believe they do driver interviews. Of course, not compulsory, but we might as well start off, well, with Mr. Fury Strat. Must have been sweating bullets towards the end of that one there, mate. But nevertheless, what a drive. Stunning, stunning performance to take out your, well, the third place. The last spot on that podium, raising a trophy aloft yet again there, Fury. Congratulations on a stunning, stunning drive. Well, it must be said, in tricky conditions.
Yeah, no, it was an interesting way to start. Nick, man, you know, if he's listening to the stream, but tip my hat his way. He had a mega start off the line. That was a mega jump. But yeah, it was a tricky race. Just trying to keep it, like, you know, kind of clean under the inters, which was a bit of a struggle. Then obviously had Scotty Box just before that safety car come out the following lap, and I was gonna do box opposite to him because I was kind of stuck behind, so wanted to box opposite him. So I was either going to go in that lap for the dryers, or I was going to stay out the extra lap for the dryers, either or. But yeah, we brought the car home for P3. Had a interesting battle with Dawes. There was a couple of tense moments. He actually, I think he lost it out of the S's the second time around when we were going side by side, and it cost me a place to Fiery on track at the time. So was a little bit frustrated by that, but, you know, we'll bring home the podium. And, you know, I'm not in any chip fights or anything, but there's still a constructive chip for Samsung to be won. And I've also got trying to get myself up the driver rankings as much as I can. So
there it is, Fury, of course. Well, one more race to go, Fury. And, well, you have got a teammate in the drive interview at the moment, but of course, you yourself, mate, have never ever lost a combined Constructors Championship. And, well, may that continue for your good self. But nevertheless, Fury, P3, congratulations. Stunning drive as usual. And, well done, mate. Well done indeed. Congratulations.
Nah, cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Congrats to Millie on his pot one chip.
Yep.
I was talking to him his way through and working out his live points for him to try and win the overall. So, you know,
he's
I'll
on
take
it.
the thanks
He's
for it later.
on it. He's the Millie.
And congrats to Suicide 5 for picking up the pot 3 chip. And, well, you know, boys, it's just a formality. Samsung's winning the combined chip. See you later.
There you go. From the man himself, Mr. Fury Strat. And, well, we have been... How's he? This is a first. We've been joined by the man who came P2, Nickman. Nickman's in the box. And this is the first time I get the pleasure of having a chat with him. But just talk us through it, young fella. You've done a stunning job, especially off the start, as Fury did say. But I tell you what, heart in mouth when you must have seen Fiery Hour come through. And, well, you did a great job hanging on. P2 in the end. Absolutely beautiful by you, mate. Congratulations.
Thanks, boys. Yeah, I was good off the start. I was looking forward to this race. I sort of hate the track, but when it's raining, that's my element, and I quite enjoy it.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, it was going really well, and then I noticed Fiery peak in P5, so I started panicking a little bit.
Yeah.
And when Millie's disconnect, I that's when I burnt most of my battery.
Yeah.
Ditch those guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't want to stick around.
Yep.
And once Dulls, I saw Dulls and Mr. Fury Strat fighting, so I was hoping they would take Fiery with them.
Yeah.
But he just stuck past and
mate.
3 laps, he was on my ass and gone past me.
Yeah, well, I mean, Fury, they were a bit of a trip over a little bit there. They got their lines all mudded up, and Fiery just seen that opportunity and took it with both hands. But we're not going to put some shine on him while we're talking to you, mate, because that is a beautiful, beautiful podium. Welcome to the league, by the way, and that is your first podium here at Formula 4. May many continue, Mr. Nickman, and, well, doing bit at the moment for JPS. Congratulations on a stunning drive, mate. well done. We'll see you next week at Coda.
Thank you, boys. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And there you go. Nick Man, everybody. Well, I'll tell you what, we might as well start with the pot 3. Bopton took out the pot 4 championship last week. Pot 3 champion is Mr. Altitude Suicide 5.
Thanks, mate.
Congratulations, mate. Well, I mean, it was a bit of a journey with you, my friend. Of course, we all know that. Well, you missed the bulk of last season, and off the game, and you've come back with 0 game time, and slowly working your way back. I can see the head pumping, the chest is pumping out. You've taken some silverware. Pot 3 champion. Talk us through it.
Yeah.
Talk us through it, mate.
It's a bit bittersweet in a way, but I was building momentum last season. I thought I was anyway. I think I was in like the top 3, top 5, or something at the start of the season, and I was firing, and 6 or 7 month break, and come back and have been absolute, dog shit really. If we want to talk about it, I got dropped the pot. Deservedly, I got dropped the pot.
You did, yes.
Which broke my heart a little, but in reality,
it's all tough love though. It's all tough love.
No, in reality, I wasn't up to it. I was haven't played for 6-7 months. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, to come back and get the pot 3, it feels good. But,
well, it's an achievement in itself, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I know you personally haven't been happy with your results in your season, but
No.
mate, I mean, to have 100 prior to this race, 134 points on the board. Not too shabby at all there, my friend, and can only build on from that. And as Suicide Joftas puts in a nice little congratulations in the chat for you, my friend.
Oh, I love Joff.
and you Broken Reptile worthy champion Suicide 5. There you go, mate. So pot 3's yours.
Thanks, Broken.
Congratulations, mate. And
Cheers, mate.
you can actually kick back. Well, not kick back, but you can. The pressure's off. You can go out and enjoy Coda now, mate.
Yeah, that's it. And like tonight's race was just about finishing, really. The team Masso had wing damage in front of me, and he's probably thinking, how slow is this bloke? But mate, I didn't want to pass him. I just wanted to sit and finish, and I didn't want no bar of a fight or anything. This late safety car happened, and I just went, a couple of pens up front, so I sent it and went, EAD everyone, and then that was it.
That's it, mate. That's it. That's it. Well, congratulations on taking the chocolates for the pot 3 champion, Suicide 5, Mr. Altitude, everybody. Well done, mate.
Hey, get the boys. Cheers, mate.
Congratulations. Now, Housey. It has just been declared. It's just been declared. Mr. Droftas, the Welsh connection in the chat. Not only has the Millie got the monkey off the back this season, not only has he just done what many thought would have been, prior to this season, impossible if you go off last season. Man has just taken out the Pot 1 championship and is the Season 4 Australian Division Formula 4 Racing champion. Congratulations, Miller Gaines. And absolutely stunning from you, mate.
Cheers, boys. I tell you what, I didn't expect it this race, but what a surprise.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, you sound a bit worse for where, Millie. Not too sure if that one took it out of you or not, or if you're a bit under the weather. But yeah, your guy JC, unfortunate, out of this race, and made your job a lot easier. But as a bit of a summary, that safety car sort of changed it a little bit. That first one anyway, and the second one was just a formality. But talk us through it, Millie, because I mean there was that stage at one point where you did drop down the order, and of course JC did retire, but I mean nevertheless, mate, it was all about getting that job done.
Yeah, the net lost the connection there, and the game decided when I rejoined that I'd be on 20-degree tyres, so I had to spend about 4 or 5 laps warming those buggers up.
Ouch. Okay, so that explains it. That absolutely explains it. But Millie, mate, from us to you, mate, a huge huge congratulations. What a turnaround. Unbelievable effort from Go to Woe this season. You have been the benchmark. A well-deserved champion. Season 4 champ. Pot 1 champ. Mate, I mean, the guys don't give trade secrets away, especially while we are streaming. But I mean, for pointers out there, for guys who are new to the game, from our new champ, Millie Gaines, have you got any tips for them, mate, just to round this one off?
Consistency.
There you go.
Stable internet connection.
Absolutely. Consistency and a stable internet connection will do it every time.
The second one doesn't matter that much.
Well, that's exactly right. Well, it nearly did tonight, but the consistency overruled in the end. Very good, Millie. Very, very good. Proud of you, mate. Congratulations. Season 4 champion. Well done, Millie. Well done. And that's it. That is us. That is us done and dusted. Another round to go. One more. We're at Coda after this, and that is season 4 done and dusted. We only pot 2 to be decided, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. There will be updates later on in the week through our Twitter. A little bit behind this week with the Twitter. That will be brought up to date. Excuse me, this week. I do apologise for that. Excuse me. Housey, while you are here, thank you very much. It was great to have you in the box. Great to have you in the lobby. And I'm sure the boys were pleasantly surprised when they seen you join, my friend.
Yep, obviously. Sorry, I was just looking at pot 2 in the background here. I was doing some, obviously, between Scotty and Masso.
Yes.
Masso finished in P15, Scotty P5 today. So looks like that could be good battle going into Kota. But yes, sorry, getting back to it. Yes, yeah, always a pleasure to be back with you, my friend. Always a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Nice to jump in and be back with these lads, obviously.
What a race to come back to.
Aussie boys.
What a race to come back to. What a great race.
Some great driving out there on a, what must be said, tricky conditions to start with, on a tricky track generally. So, and it was, excuse me, some fantastic racing. Tonight we did see some great moves, insides, outsides. It's one thing that this track looks good to me, the fact that you can have varied lines here and provide some great racing.
Well, Old Footy Bender was a great exponent of that, and he took a very different line, and it worked for him. So, huge congratulations to all the drivers. That was a stunning job, a stunning race. I tell you what, folks, I'm going to highlight it all and go back and rewatch it. Absolutely beautiful by the boys. But nevertheless, there will be another race after this one. 9 hours to be exact, or thereabouts. Not exact, there and thereabouts. The UK boys, yes, you can see the Welsh connection. Xerxes. Not too sure if Chewy is racing. He was there earlier. Kaiserhoff, he was in the chat earlier. Energetics might do a reserve role in there again. And catch those boys, of course. 8 p.m. BST. Same track. And, that championship is coming to a head as well. Stay tuned. Bloom and Diggle will be your hosts for that one. We are Formula 4 Racing. Thank you very much for watching. From us, for now, goodbye.